say thank you to so many people. Thank you to the Swansea Cultural Council that makes this happen. Thank you to the Friends of the Swansea Public Library. Where are you, friends? And meetings will be starting again in September if you'd like to join. We are thankful for Christ Church and this beautiful tent. We are thankful to Cable Access for being here every week and filming these concerts so you can relive the experience by watching it. I also want to put a plug in for Bay Coast Bank, who has supported the summer reading program this year. They supported it last year. And also Aroma Joe's, because I don't know if you're aware, but my adult reading program, if you fill out one of the cards and you've been reading all summer, there's 3 levels of gifts you can get. You can get a free coffee at Aroma Joe's, you can get a free book keychain, and you can get free crossword puzzle books, as we have a puzzle theme. So stop at the library and pick up your adult reading card, and you can get free Aroma Joe's. It's great coffee. Without further ado, let's welcome Women in World Jazz.
Welcome everyone. We're going to start right here in Boston with the lovely composer and vocalist Peggy Lee. This one's called Boston Beans. Good? Trip to Boston, I was feeling the mood for a plate of that wonderful famous food. And when I got there, I had a big shot, just about as big as an old city block. They have no beans in Boston, plenty of fish, Chinese food if that's your dish. Steaks and chocolates on the beautiful fare, but I couldn't find any Boston beans there. Rode his horse that night and lit those lanterns before the big fight. He must have gone hungry when he got back. Well, Boston beans would have been a beautiful snack. They have no beans in Boston, plenty of fish, Chinese food if that's And she was known as Peggy, but she was born Norma Dolores Engstrom in 1920, and she was well known as the queen of American pop music in her time. So she was like the Beyonce of her time, let's say. And she wasn't just a singer, she was an actress, she was a composer, and she started her career as part of the Benny Goodman big band in a local radio. And she has recorded over 1,000 songs and composed 270 songs. So that's quite prolific. So that was Peggy Lee for you.
Thank you, Jara. And I just want to acknowledge our wonderful horn section, Ririka and her student and daughter, Yara. Weren't they rocking? So we're going to stay right here in the Boston area with our next composer. Her name is Anne Ronell. Okay? She was born 1905 and changed her name from Rosenblatt to Ronell. And the whole idea with changing the name happened when she attended Radcliffe College and she met the distinguished George Gershwin. And he became her mentor. And he's the one that advised her to change her name from Rosenblatt to Ronell. Can you guess why? No. All right. You may know her in a special song that she wrote that became very, very famous, and it goes like this. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? You know that one? Right. She wrote a lot for the movies. She's a lyricist and a composer, and she also wrote substantially for Broadway. The next song that we'd like to share with you today is called Willow Weeps for Me. Now, I always grew up playing this song as a jazz standard and never knew anything about Anne Ronell. So as we are building our repertoire and researching different composers from around the world, and of course right here in Boston, I discovered Anne Ronell. And just to share a few of the very, maybe obscure people that recorded Willow Weeps for Me, among some are Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald, Tony Bennett, just to name a few. So this song has been beloved and recorded by many, many artists. And it is rumored that Willow Weeps for Me is some sort of a tribute that Anne Ronell felt that she wanted to write for the willow trees in Cambridge. So this is very much homegrown Boston area here. And let's enjoy Willow Weeps for Me.
Willow, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Bend your branches down along the stream that runs to sea, and listen to my plea. Listen, willow, and weep for me. Lovely summer dream, gone and left me here to weep my tears into the stream. And sad as I can be, hear me, willow, and weep for me. Whisper to the wind and say that love has sinned. Oh, leave my heart a breaking and making a woe. Oh, murmur to the night and hide her starry light, so no one will find me sighing and crying all alone. the street and run to see. And when the shadows fall, bend low and low and weep for me. On alto sound. Whisper to the wind and say that love has sinned. Oh, leave my heart a breaking it, making a moan. Oh, murmur to the night to hide her starry light. So none will find me sighing and crying all alone. Oh, weep, 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 willow tree, weep in sympathy. Bend your branches down along the ground, and why don't you cover me when the shadows fall? Bend, oh, willow, and weep for me. Bend, oh, willow, weep for me. Willow, and weep for me. Jaira Callow on vocals and piano. That was Anne Ronell's Willow Weep for Me. Now we're gonna go also to a contemporary artist, and she is from New York, and her name is Jasmea Horn. She's a younger artist, but she's a prolific jazz singer, composer, and big band arranger. And she grew up to her grandma playing piano for the church, and she's just an incredible singer. And so she wrote this song that is, she often writes songs that are conscious and that reflect her as a person. And so this one is called Free Your Mind. So I hope you enjoy, and do check her out. She's won like a Grammys for it as a jazz singer for like a new album. So here we go. Free your mind and let your thoughts expand. Take your time, only at your command. Free your mind and let your thoughts expand. Just a while, look to the promised land. And don't hold on to hatred, that can be a heavy load. You can be free, live to take it where you wanna go. The pursuit of Free your mind and let your thoughts expand. Take your time, only on your command. Free your mind, let your thoughts expand. Just unwind, so look to the promised land. And don't hold on to hatred, that can be a heavy load. You can be free, so live to take it where you want to go. The pursuit of happiness is inside of you. So listen to your soul, so you desire to. Free your mind, just let your thoughts expand. Freedom to love inside child, woman, and man. Free your mind, let your thoughts expand. Take your time, you will find love is kind and sublime. Take your time, you will find love is kind and sublime. Take your time, you will find love is kind and sublime. Take your time, you will find love is kind and sublime. Free your mind. Yeah, that was Free Your Mind by Jasmea Horn.
Don't you love the name Jasmea Horn? Right? I mean, you could pick a better name. Thank you, Jara. Jara introduced us to Jasmea and to this wonderful song. So thank you. It's becoming a favorite very quickly. So we are called Women in World Jazz. How many of you have seen us before? Okay, about half. Okay, so for those of you that never seen us before and don't know what we're all about, just a little pep talk maybe regarding what our mission is. So you see us, collective of women playing jazz. You heard us playing a lot of jazz. You're gonna hear us playing other styles very soon. But the project was born about 10 years ago. We're celebrating 10 years anniversary to this project. The project was born with the idea of researching, educating, performing, and just bringing out women composers' work that might not have gotten the attention that they deserve over the course of the years, and even nowadays. People like Jasmea Horn is not as well known as we think that she should be. So here we are, we're looking at different history blurbs, we listen to different music, and we trying to work on this and bring it to you. So there's an education and entertainment intertwined in this project. Now our name is Women in World Jazz, so you hear a lot of jazz, but people don't get what is the world has to do with this. So the world is our mission to go around the world and find these women composers, songwriters, lyricists, and poets. So with that in mind, we're gonna leave the United States and we're gonna visit our first destination. We're gonna take you all to Cuba. And I know this is not the season to go to Cuba. When we play indoors and we talk about Cuba, when everything is frozen outside, everybody feels warm and fuzzy. So actually now it's the time to be in Boston, but think Cuban. We're gonna introduce you to the Queen of Salsa. Anybody like salsa music? Yes, okay, like dancing. So feel free, we have this wonderful dance area right here. You don't have to be authentically correct. You should just bring your own moves to the salsa. Celia Cruz, the Queen of Salsa, was a Cuban singer, songwriter, and a big persona that was one of the first women that was accepted as a band leader and a recording artist in the United States and of course in Latin America. The song that we like to share with you today of Celia Cruz, written by Marlene Poupeau. Marlene Poupeau is another Cuban artist and a TV persona that worked with Celia Cruz. Both these women wrote about how global a world is. And in the chorus, you're gonna say, what do we say? Remind me. No puede haber definición. Anybody speaks Spanish here? No puede haber definición, so there's no definition, right? And we are all one. So you're gonna hear us singing this over and over. It doesn't matter if I'm Antiana from the Antilles. It doesn't matter if I'm Borinicana from a different island. We are all together and we share the same destiny. So here we go. Before we start, we'd love you to help us with the percussion section. Usually in a Latin band, a big salsa band, you might have seen 3 different percussionists, sometimes 4. Today we have to settle for Diane, who's amazing, amazing player. But we do need one component for this song, for Soy Antiana, and it's called the clave. So me and Jaira are going to show you the clave, and we're going to divide you to 2 different groups. You're right in the middle. We're going to divide you right in the middle, right there. Right there. So Jonah is our photographer, their videographer. Jonah to the right, you guys going to be Jaira's crowd, and Jonah to the left, my left, you're going to be my crowd, okay? Jaira, are you ready? Just introduce you to this. This is a component in the Latin band that's really, really important, and it goes like this. So my group, her group. Hi there, how are you? Hi there, how are you? Hi there. All right, you guys are such quick studies. Let's do it a little faster, okay? I'm starting with hi there. So, okay, hi there, how are you? 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 Super, okay. So we will bring this clave back, not at the very, very beginning, but you're gonna hear a roaring solo from Rurika at some point, and that will be when we bring in the clave. So watch Diane behind me, she will be playing the clave, and I will try to introduce the clave just a little bit before the bass comes in. So stay tuned for the clave. Clave are these sticks, by the way, but it's also the name of the rhythm that you just clapped. A ver separación no puede, a ver definición no debe, a ver separación no puede, a ver definición.
Bailamos todo compás muy nuestro, que se fusiona un mismo son. Ya que ya veo manos separa, formamos juntas una nación. Y esa guía se reconoce como la fruta de más sabor.
No debe, a ver separación no puede, a ver definición no debe, a ver separación no puede, a ver definición.
Como me siento tan anciana, ya están pidiendo definición. Como me siento tan anciana, ya están pidiendo definición. Yo le siento que te pertenezco, son plateas, porque Borinquen y Cuba y quisieras son una sola mi corazón.
No debe, a ver separación no puede, a ver definición no debe, a ver separación no puede, a ver definición.
Bajo las sombras sus palmares cantan sus hombres de violete. Tienen frescura de sus pesares, se escucha el eco de los turbiales. Mientras debajo del cocotero vuela tabaco y caña y café.
No debe, a ver separación no puede, a ver definición no debe, a ver separación no debe, a ver definición. veces paración no puede, a veces definición no debe, a veces paración no puede, a veces definición. Let's get the clave going. Hi there, how are you? Keep it up, you guys. Hi there, how are you? Hi there, how are you? So who remembered this queen of salsa? What's her name? Shout it out loud. Celia Cruz. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's see what we have for you now. Oh, I need to do my little switch. You know that I always bring this instrument with me because there's certain music from around the world. There's this call for this instrument. And I think the next two songs that we have for you, no, the next one song, you're gonna hear this accordion twice today, and the next song is now. I'm gonna take you across the ocean and across the Mediterranean Sea to the place I was born, and I like to introduce this beautiful, beautiful song called Bashana Haba'a. Bashana Haba'a, this is in Hebrew, means next year. And it was written by this amazing woman that wrote over 1,600 songs in a career spanning from the late 40s all the way to today. So she's still alive and she's still active. Her name is Nuit Hirsch. Nuit Hirsch teamed up with lyricist Ehud Manor, and together they wrote the song Bashana Haba'a. The lyrics, which you might not understand, but we'll give you a little bit of a peek into this. They talk about the innocence of childhood. Ehud Manor thinking about the village where he grew up, where he sat with his family, and he watched the children playing in the fields, and he watched the birds migrating in the sky, and everything was good, and that was peaceful time. Right now, there's not a lot of peace in the Middle East. So we'd like to send this a little bit to this area and all the not so great things that are happening right now, and think that maybe next year things will be righted again. So the song goes like this: Od tir'eh. Try. Kama tov yihiyeh, how good it will be. Kama tov yihiyeh, and that's the easiest thing. Bashana haba'a. And the nice thing about this song is that it was translated to 6 or 7 different languages, including Finnish, French, German, English, and also Japanese. And Ririka heard the song in YouTube, and she brought it to us in Japanese. So you're going to hear us singing in 2 languages here. You're going to hear us singing in Hebrew and followed by Japanese. Okay? So we're not teaching you 2 languages, just Hebrew for now. The Japanese will come later. All right, Diane, how about you start playing it now? Hakaitebe Hasato Otire Otire Kamatobiye Bashana Bashana Hakaa Otire Otire Kamatobiye Bashana Bashana Hakaa. In Japanese, Ima wa futari Touku naharete Kuwashi seiru keredo Kimi to boku no Koko wa onaji ai wa itsumo kayo Yume janai sa shiawase wa Kaine mo tosureru Yume janai sa shiawase wa Kaine mo tozure. Join us in Hebrew. Otire, 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 kamatobiye, bashana, bashana, haba. Otire, otire, kamatobiye, bashana, bashana, haba. So Darba, thank you for singing with us. That was lovely. So we will try to bring good stuff next year. And right now we're going to go to a different destination. We're going to take you all the way to the other side of the world, to Brazil. Who likes Brazil? I haven't been there yet, but I really, really like their music. Dan, do you want to tell the story of Dona Luigi? No way. You don't have to. No way.
Dona Onichi is from the Amazon in Brazil, and she loved her culture so much she became a historian and taught about the whole history of the Amazon, which is a rich history if you think about it. Just picture the Amazon in your head. It's all these colonizers came there because it's a huge opening, water, so everyone came in there, and so they're influenced by their music, their everything. And the song we're going to play for you has a drum feel called Karimbo, and they call Dona Onichi the Karimbo Queen. And so what is, it's a drum, it's just a huge hollowed out tree trunk with a skin. And it's also a dance, it's a couples dance, romantic dance, where you've probably seen it before. A woman comes out, drops her handkerchief, and the man has to come out and pick it up using only his teeth. And they use different tempos, it's very dramatic, so it's really fun. And it's also a drum feel. That's fun to dance to, right? So, let's see, what else can I say about that?
In the middle of Pichu, that's a place in the Amazonas, right? Where Dona Onichi lived. And Diane, I just want to add to your excellent introduction that Dona Onichi was discovered in her 70s. So you heard Diane mention that she was a culture ambassador. She was not a professional vocalist by any means. But she always sung, and when she lost her husband, she became a little bit more outgoing and went to a club and sung, and that's when she was discovered by local musicians. And they loved her so much that they convinced her to go pro, to become a professional vocalist. And since then, she has 3 records out, and she is all over the world. spreading she is a different kind of cultural ambassador for the Amazonas in Brazil, and spreading news about that type of music in Brazil. So this is not a bossa nova or samba that you might know from Brazil. This is a different type of music that comes from Dona Onichi's region in the Amazonas. Okay, enjoy in the middle of Pichiu, no meio de Pichiu.
Agaça namoradeira, namoro malandro urubu. Eles passam a tarde inteira causando o maior rebu. Na docado ver o peso no meio do pítio, no meio do pítio, no meio do pítio, no meio do pítio, no meio do pítio. Every candy, oh, la no ver o peso, urubu sobrevoando. E logo pude prever, parece que vai chover, parece que vai chover. Depois que a chuva passar, vou cantar carinho pra você. No meio do pítio, 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 no meio do pítio. Urubu malandro foi vacilar lá no Marajó. Comeu de tudo, mas vivia de uma tristeza. Urubu perguntou: o que se passa, compadre? Tô com saudade, minha branca. Devo era o peso da sacanagem, lá eu sou pra pescar. No meu malandragem, ficou bem na voz, nas e triste é verdade. No meio do pítio, 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 no meio do pítio. Agaça namoradeira, namoro malandro urubu. Eles passam a tarde inteira causando o maior rebu. Na docado ver o peso no meio do pítio, 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 no meio do pítio. Foi vacilar lá no Marajó. Comeu de tudo, mas havia de uma tristeza. Urubu lhe perguntou: o que se passa, compadre? Tô com saudade da minha branca. Do ver o peso da sanagem, lá eu sou pra pescar. No meio da malandragem, ficou bem na voz, nas e tristeza.
Join us. No meio do pítio, 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 no meio do pítio. Just you, our audience. Kudos to Jaira that had to learn all that Portuguese. There's a lot in there. a lot. And good for you for singing with us.
Obrigada.
And speaking of Brazil, we're going to stay right here in Brazil, or right there in Brazil. We're going to take you to a different part of Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Everybody heard of Rio de Janeiro? There's a pianist that played piano from a very, very young age. Her name is Tânia Maria. She's still with us. She's in her 70s right now, and she made lots of noise in the jazz Brazilian world when she came about. This song is called Yatrata. Yatrata. It doesn't mean anything in particular in Brazil. It's just the pronunciation of the rhythms that she sings along. So you're going to hear a song that has a lot of vocals, but no words, no lyrics, except for Yatrata. Oh, okay. Need to do like a little restart because it's a very important component. almost. A little bit more work. Yes, we need to put a little bit more. But hopefully you enjoyed it. It's a great song. It's a new song for us, so we're working on it. And we're gonna leave Brazil and go to, ooh, this is interesting. Not too far, we're gonna take you to Mexico. So here's a little story for you. Who heard of a woman named Consuelo Velasquez? No one, okay. Now prepare your big sigh when I'm gonna say the next name. Who heard of the song, Bésame Mucho? Yeah. Right? We all heard of the song, or most of us heard of the song Bésame Mucho. It's one of the most romantic and most played songs all over the world, right? Elvis Presley played it, Frank Sinatra played it, and Consuelo Velasquez is the composer of this song. So she wrote the song when she was just 16. She was a prodigy piano player, started her career when she was 4. She started writing songs just like Mozart, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. She started very early at the age of 4. And she performed in the radio show that was a weekly show in Guzman, where she grew up in Mexico. And at the time, it wasn't a good thing for a woman of good upbringing to participate in a radio show playing piano with much older people, including some men. So she took a male name and performed every week, writing many songs, many beautiful boleros for the show. And only many years later, when she grew up and she asserted herself as the great composer that she was and good, wonderful piano player, people learned who was there playing every single week. The song that we like to share with you is not Bésame Mucho because you can hear it everywhere. But here's another song for you. It's another bolero. It's a song of this typical beautiful ballad, beautiful Spanish ballad, and it's called Amar y Vivir, to love and to live. So I'm going to do a quick change to accordion, and we're going to slow things down a little bit.
Porque no han de saber que te amo, vida mía. Porque no he de decirlo si fundes tu alma con el alma mía. ¿Qué importa si después me ven llorando un día? Si acaso me pregunta, diré que te quiero mucho todavía. Se vive solamente una vez, hay que aprender a querer y a vivir. Hay que saber que la vida se aleja y nos deja llorando con ella. No quiero repetirme después de lo que pudo haber sido y no fue. de saber que te amo, vida mía. Porque no he de decirlo si fundes tu alma con el alma mía. ¿Qué importa si después me ven llorando una día? Si acaso me preguntas, diré que te quiero mucho todavía. Se vive solamente una vez, hay que aprender a querer y a vivir. Hay que saber que la vida se aleja y nos deja llorando quimeras. No quiero repetirme después de que pude haber sido y no fue. Quiero gozar esta vida teniéndote cerca de mí hasta que muera.
Giancarlo, Miara Takashige on flute, joining Rurika Takashige. How nice to have two flutes in this song. So hopefully you will never forget Consuelo Velasquez, and remember that she's the 16-year-old that wrote an ode to a kiss without experiencing any kissing at that point. It's amazing. All right, we're gonna take you to a totally different part of the world, and I'm gonna pass the microphone to Ririka.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna go to Japan. That's the next destination. Our singer, composer, arranger, really a singer. You know, her name is Misha, and she grew up in the background of R&B and gospel. I don't know how, but she did. So that's her main, focus, main like roots of her, and then she definitely helped those two genres to be mainstream in Japanese music scene. She is maybe in her 40s, and she's the leading person in the Japanese music scene right now. If we have the video thing, then you would see her in a beautiful dress, like really fluffy and colorful rainbow dress. But anyway, so that's her. You remember the movie Sing? Yeah, that's amazing. I love that movie. I think Sing 1 and Sing 2. In that movie, there's this shy elephant girl. She's big, but because an elephant, right? But she's very shy, and but she loves singing. So she wanted to sing, but she was shy, but at the end, she did this amazing performance of Stevie Wonder's song, "Don't You Worry About a Thing." So in the Japanese version, our Misha voiced Mina. And then I think that she sang better than the original singer. We'll see. So that's Misha, and our song that we are performing for you is called Maware, Maware, and that means going around and around. That's what that means, but that basically means going around and bring the piece together, be together. So I'll try like this means together. All right, so we're gonna start with a little motion that I hope everybody would do with us. We're gonna do the singing. Okay, so we have a little surprise in the middle. Call and response part that you're participating. All right, so it's gonna be shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, and then clap. And that will be fast. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap.
Very nice.
Yeah, keep going.
Now, let there be no mistake, it took us a while to get that, okay? Just a
I can
disclaimer.
still sing and do this
1, 2, 3, 4. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. If you want, you can just do the clap. Awesome. Okay. Let's see who will survive to the end of the song. No, I'm kidding.
Everyone around
一つになり鳴らす音には力があるという子供たちが集い歌い合う美しい世界君の悲しみ争いなどもいらない世界旅であらこんにちはちゃんぽ回れ回れ世界旅でHola bonjour Sarapona my brothers and sisters 世界中であのこんにちはちゃんぽ回れ世界中で Hola bonjour Sarapona my brothers and sisters 丸い世界だものすべてがつながっている頬に受ける風と太陽雨星月明かり誰かが誰かを思うことでつながる幸せ君を思う幸せ願う太陽が輝く世界で共に生きる世界旅でHolaこんにちはジャンボ回れ回れ世界旅でHola bonjour Sarapona my brothers and sisters 世界中であのこんにちはジャンボ回れ回れ世界中でHola bonjour Sarapona my brothers and sisters Everybody get up, put your hands together, bring the peace forever. Yay! Everybody get up, put your hands together, bring the peace forever. Yay, yay, yay! Everybody get up, put your hands together, bring the peace forever. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Everybody get up, put your hands together, every day, every way.
Let's all learn to say hello around the world. All right, who'd like to start? Jared?
So in Thailand they say Sawadi, Sawadi, Sawadi.
Try it.
Sawadi. In the Philippines they say Oi. Not yet. Kamusta?
Kamusta.
Kamusta?
Kamusta?
It always sounds to me like como está, right?
Very close,
Yeah.
yeah. And in Russia they say Privyet.
Привет!
Privyet.
Привет!
Privyet. Any Russian speakers here? No. Okay. In Israel, there's two main languages. One is Hebrew. You heard it before. Shalom.
Shalom!
Shalom.
Shalom!
The other one is Arabic, and it's very similar. Salam.
Salam!
Salam.
Salam!
Nice job. Nice job.
Alright, let's do Korean. A little longer. Ready? 안녕하세요.
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 Very good. Chinese. 니하.
Ni hao.
Yeah, and Japanese, we just say konnichiwa.
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 Very good.
All right. Any other languages here in the crowd that you like to share? Bonjour. Right. Very good one. Any others?
Hola.
Hola, Spanish. Hola, yes. All right. So you heard a couple of other languages, Jambo, right, in the song. Konnichiwa as well. Yes.
Bona.
Salbona, yeah. All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Everyone around the world. Everyone around the world. Everyone around the world.
Takushige on vocals and sax.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou.
All right. So we are in Southeast Asia, and we're going to stay there, and we're going to go to the archipelago of the Philippines, which is made out of 7,000 plus islands, and we're going to go to the northern region. If you've ever seen pictures of rice terraces, you know, those mountains where they plant rice because it has to be flat. So it's in that area called the Cordilleras. And this song is a sacred oral chant from the Kalinga tribe. And the Kalinga are known to be warriors. They were able to maintain a lot of their culture and traditions despite the archipelago being colonized by Spain and several other influences. And so it was partly because they were warriors, but also because they were in the mountains and it was hard to get to. And so a lot of the songs through these oral traditions get passed on through the generations and they evolve. And I was able to learn this chant from an ethnomusicologist named Grace Nono. And she's our featured artist for this song. She lived with different indigenous groups and studied and lived with them and documented their songs and their stories. And so this one is called Sali Dumai, and it's a prayer chant of thanksgiving. And it's sung by the community, so it's not just like a performer audience thing, it's really a lifestyle that they incorporate these songs. So I'm going to teach you the chorus, and maybe you can sing it with me. It's very simple. I, Sali Dumai, D-Y. Can I hear y'all? I, Sali Dumai, D-Y. Nice. It's a very simple song. You got it in one go. So this is sung by kids, the grandparents, the parents, everyone. So can we actually start with that? Can we just sing it as a chant? 1, 2, 3, and I, Sali Dumai, D-Y. I, Sali Dumai, We're going to take you through the forest and imagine we're in the environment where these songs are being sung. You want to make any sounds that you would hear in the forest, whatever you have, your keys, your water, birds, insects.
And you know, Jerry, you never asked an audience to sing out front, so they must have been really good today, right? She never does that. That's the first time. You're very special. Okay, we're gonna take you to Africa, and I'm not gonna say much about this amazing composer. You might have heard her name, Miriam Makeba. Anybody heard her name? Yes, excellent. So, we're going to share with you her most famous song from South Africa, from Johannesburg, Pata Pata. Pata Pata means touch, touch, and it is a dance. Remember, we had No Meio de Pichiu with the Karimbo. That was a dance as well. Pata Pata is a dance. Miriam Makeba is well known for this song, and many others covered it. And it really does invite people to dance. So you don't have to dance the Pata Pata per se. You can dance your own Pata Pata. But we will sing a very upbeat song, so feel free to move around, tap your toes, dance, get up and dance if you like. Ready? Oh, look at Diane. She has this beautiful contraption here. It's like a demi-conga. Do you see it? Right there.
They dance in Johannesburg, South Africa, and every time they start to hear this groove and this music, everyone starts to dance as soon as Pata Pata starts to play. Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Pata, Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Pata, Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Pata, Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Mama, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata.
Help us out. Nice, nice. Let's have everybody clap nice and loud.
Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Pata, Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Pata, Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Pata, Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Mama, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata.
Take it me out. Piano and sax.
Let's see Pata Pata, Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Pata, Sakukuka Saki Beka, let's see Pata Mama, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata, Iyo Mama, Iyo Ma, let's see Pata Pata.
was fun. That was fun. Okay, we're getting close to the end of the show, and we have a lot of thank you. First, I'd like to thank Joanne and of course Carol, who is responsible for putting together, curating this beautiful summer series that we have the honor of ending today. So let's give it to Swansea Library and Carol and Joanne and tons of volunteers. I don't know your name, but we really appreciate the cooks and the concession stand and all of the things that make it happen right here in Swansea. We'd like to present two more songs, one from Brazil and one an original that I wrote a long time ago. And these songs will feature you, our audience. So we're going to ask for a volunteer to go with this basket and pass some shakers to whoever would like to join the party. We're gonna do a little marchinha written by Chiquinha Gonzaga. Chiquinha Gonzaga was a composer from Brazil, and she wrote this in 1899. It was considered one of the first marchinha written for the carnival in Brazil. And she was the winning party. So there is a competition in Brazil, and each village, each area competes and bring their own song. They write their own song, and they present it and play it, and then if they win the festival, they become very famous. Chiquinha won this carnival in 1899. Abrialas, clear the aisles, here we go. So her village just went into the stadium. No one knew who she was back then, and of course they'll never forget her afterwards. So we're going to bring a little abrialas for you, and we might even do a little conga line. So stay tuned, and if you want to march with us, we'll invite you to do this. Diane, let's get the marchinha going. Listen, listen. The procession gets around the corner and it gets quieter and quieter. And that's it. Good job. Good job. So here we are. Keep shaking your shakers. We're going to introduce you to Calypso of Hope, this original, and you got a part in it. It goes like this. Clap your hands. Sing with me. Clap your hands. And you can also clap when you say. Clap your hands. Excellent. Jump for joy. Jump for joy. And we can jump in our chair. Take us, where to go? Clap your hands, jump for joy.
Take a stand, lift your voice.
Take a stand, everybody. Take a stand and lift your voice. All right, so join us for that part. You're going to hear it several times, and we're going to introduce you to who's here today. Okay, 1, 2, and go. On vocals and all the other instruments. Right behind me, Diane Gately on drums. My name is Councilor Kobe and I play bass and accordion, and sometimes I sing a little bit. Together, we're Women in World Jazz, and we're celebrating 10 years this year. Thank you for coming to spend your evening with us today. What a beautiful event we got here.
We can be somewhere we can all see. Somehow we will learn from our mistakes. We're all human, we forget. We will live in that dream. We will know how blessed it is to be so free.
And clap your hands, jump for joy, take a stand, lift your voice, sing a come what day. We will capture the day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Swansea, you are cool. We got some cool people here in Swansea. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful weekend.